Hello, everyone.
Okay.
It's Camila Elgiata again with Volunteer Manitoba, and this is something new that we're doing. We are interviewing board members in our community that are doing really inspirational work. And it's really here to inspire Manitobans to get involved in boards. And so today we've got Samantha Brown that is going to be with us to chat a little bit about her board experience in the community. And so I'm going to get Samantha to introduce herself. Samantha, who are you? What do you do?
Oh my goodness, who am I? Hi, I'm Samantha Brown. I am an Indigenous woman living, thriving in Winnipeg on Treaty One territory. Right now, currently, I work at Mama Wichita Center. I am the Theater Circle manager, but I also am going on my sixth year of board chair of End Homelessness Winnipeg. I am a current board member of Elizabeth Fry of Manitoba, as well as a board member of the Jubilee Fund.
Amazing. And that's really why we're here to chat about your leadership on these boards. So maybe what first inspired you to get on a board?
Oh, honestly, I'm going to say it was about two things. So one, it is it is a real desire to serve the community, right? As I
Mm,
gotten older
yeah.
in my career as a person, I I have all this time, right? I have all this free time. I have all this energy. I have all these ideas and wants and dreams that I want for Winnipeg. And so I really, really want to serve. How else can you serve besides volunteering? So I was like, I can go and volunteer. I was like, well, I only have a set amount of hours in my life to
Yeah.
actually volunteer.
Mhm.
And I found that boards are definitely a set amount of hours that you can
Yes.
volunteer, have significant impact on community and organization and the work that you even do. So there was that, as well as I noticed that I wanted skills that I wasn't getting anywhere else. So early in my career, I recognized that there were whole rooms that I wasn't being invited to.
Yeah.
So strat planning, financial oversight, high level decision making, et cetera, et cetera. I, I wouldn't, I couldn't wait around
Mhm.
to like find somebody who was going to invite me into those spaces.
Yeah.
So how else can you get into those spaces by being at the helm?
Yes. Absolutely. That's a really nice way of putting it, right? Like you kind of have to go and find those opportunities, knock on the door and get those skills so that you can be invited to the table.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You and it was the drive, it was the care, right?
Yeah.
Because I find that I show up like sharper when I care,
Yeah.
and and when I'm able to care in a more sustainable manner, I'm actually like growing as a person.
Yeah. Totally. Well, and I think this actually leads into my next question of what does being part of the board mean to you personally? Like what does that mean? And I think you've answered it, but maybe if we can get like a nice collective answer of like what does that mean to you? Um,
What does that mean for me? Uh, it means being accountable. That's the word that keeps coming into my brain. Is being accountable to something larger than a job description or a responsibility. Staff can leave, contracts can end, funding shift and move. But governance is what shapes an organization and gives it a timeline and trajectory and a roadmap to over time. So its values, its direction, whether it serves the people it says it does as well. There's something really profound in that. So I've sat on boards through some genuinely hard seasons.
yeah.
And that keeps me, and what keeps me here is the knowledge that the work matters long after one person moves on.
Yeah.
And that kind of stewardship and responsibility is actually very rare. And I don't really take that very lightly.
Oh, totally. So for people that maybe don't know like why they should join a board, what is so important about joining these organizations? Like you said, staff can go, staff
Mhm.
can come and go, right? Why is it important that we need to have people at a board table to keep organizations going?
Why is it important? Ah, be- because the people most affected by nonprofit work are often the least represented, right?
Mhm.
In the rooms where decisions like being on a board makes. Every time somebody from community, somebody with lived experience, somebody who isn't a lawyer or an accountant kind
Mhm.
of takes a seat at that table, the whole organization gets better,
Yeah,
gets more honest, more connected to its actual purpose.
yeah,
And truly, boards do need that.
yeah.
Um, they need people. We need people that who will ask uncomfortable questions, who care about outcomes and not just optics and risk mitigation. Uh, the sector truly gets stronger when governance reflects the community that it serves. It's, yeah, it really does.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, the
I hope.
nonprofit sector is essential to like any kind of community service that we see. Those nonprofits are governed by boards, and if they're not representative of the community that we're serving, what are we doing, right? Like, what's the point? Um, and so I think
Mhm.
what we're trying to do at Volunteer Manitoba is to showcase that anyone can be on a board,
Yes.
really, right?
Yes.
Like if you feel connected and passionate about your community, you have a spot at that table. And at Volunteer Manitoba, we can help you find that spot, right? We can help you get that seat at the table. And that's what's really important to us.
Mhm.
The fourth question is, what advice would you give to someone thinking about getting involved for the first time? Like where should they start?
Volunteer Manitoba.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
It's where I started, right? Because once you kind of end up on the trajectory of wanting to be on a board, like what does that actually mean?
Yes.
You do, you type into Google, a search engine, whatever, and then you're like, well, how do I get involved? How do people end up on board?
Yeah.
Because realistically, I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. Me
Like,
neither.
how, like, how do you end up there?
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I did a Google and I said Boards Manitoba and Volunteer Manitoba popped right up. The Board Connect program showed up.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, hold on. All right, you know what? These people seem like they're the experts in connecting folks. So I'm just going to reach out. I'm going to fill out my little form and I'm
Yeah.
going to sit back and I'm going to wait. And lo and behold, you all reached out and they're like, here's the board positions that are currently open. Is what are you looking for? It was really conversational. Like, what are you passionate about? Right?
Mhm.
What do you not know?
Yeah.
So it was really, really amazing. And we kind of took it from there. I only joined one board at that time. I
Yes.
joined N Homelessness Winnipeg, which I ended up board chair for the last 6 years.
You just never
Yeah.
know. You never know where your
You
leadership
never
journey
know.
might take
You
you.
never know. And it did feel really daunting. But I also knew that there were people in community like Volunteer Manitoba that
Mhm.
were there that I was able to connect to. If I had a question, I know I could ask you.
Yeah.
I know you have board training as well. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I was able to give myself a little quick crash course on governance.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
This is history. Amazing.
6 years later, three boards down.
Yes. So great. So really, if someone is considering this,
Mhm.
reach out. You've got community behind you, and don't feel afraid, right? And if you do, you can reach out to someone else that might be able to give you some guidance on how to kind of shake off those nerves.
Mhm. Yeah, go in cautious. No, don't go in cautious. Go in
Yeah.
curious.
Yes.
Ask the questions that other people assume are too basic. Um, and I will admit, read everything.
Yeah.
Read everything you possibly can, even the dry stuff, the
Mhm.
stuff that you don't understand. Uh, but like honestly, that's where you learn what an organization
Yeah.
is, their values. Um, yeah,
Totally.
talk to other board members.
Yes.
Every organization has a list on their website.
Yeah.
If it's somewhere you're interested in, reach out to them. I would love to get a phone call or an email. Like, I'm interested in joining your board. I'd be like, well, let's sit down and talk.
Yes, absolutely. Slide into people's DMs on LinkedIn. They'll be more than happy to chat with you about about the board that they're sitting on.
Absolutely, because we are all very proud of the work that we do.
Yeah,
We really are.
totally. Awesome. Well, this was lovely chatting. Is there anything else that you wanted to share, as final words or anything like that?
Do the thing. Just do it. I was tentative. I was nervous. I was scared. I didn't know any better. And now I know so much more. I've grown as a human being, but I've also grown as a professional. You are going to learn skills that you couldn't dream of knowing. And you're going to meet the coolest people. Honestly, the coolest people sit on boards.
Yeah, they really do. Oh, that's a perfect way of ending it. Thank you so much, Samantha. We really, really appreciate you chatting about your experience and how wonderful it is to be on a board.
It's, no, thank you for reaching out. This has
Oh,
been wonderful. Any chance I get to talk about this stuff, I
so
love
great.
it.